Firstly, I wanted to ask, because you're heading the judicial inquiry that the government of Meghalaya has constituted, I wanted to understand, what's your take? Is it a violation of human rights, the death of Cherish Tafeel? Thank you.
The inquiry is ongoing. I cannot exactly say at this stage as to whether there was violation of human rights, his human rights. Okay, this is still inquiry is going on, which will take some time to complete. Then after examining the witnesses or documentary evidence produced by both the parties, then only I can come to the conclusion that whether there is a violation of human rights or not.
We also hear that you've sought for more time because it seems that the inquiry cannot be completed within this month, or
Naturally, I could not complete it within 3 months. I have had 4-5 sittings, but as you know, in the inquiry commission, for that matter, every inquiry commission, the problem is it is very difficult to quicken the proceeding. After all, we have to observe the procedure, especially principles of natural justice. We have to give both the parties adequate opportunity to present their case. Of course, exactly this is, you cannot say this is B versus A versus B, but still a little bit of some LIS, okay, is going on. And secondly, procedural wranglings are always there. That is the reason no inquiry commission could be concluded so fast. Despite trying my level best, despite getting cooperation from both the council, still we are still at the periphery. We have not really entered the arena. We have not really entered the warfield. Now, whether the witnesses are to be examined or not, whether some documents are to be kept under seal cover, which should not be given to the other side, these are still in the debating process. Only for that I have reserved my order. Soon, within a week or so, I'll pass an order as to whether witnesses are to be examined and which witnesses are to be examined. For example, police officers are to be examined or not. This question I'll have to consider, and I'll have to pass an order.
Now, we also see that today is being celebrated as the International Human Rights Day. On this guideline itself, we see right now in the Northeast, there's a big issue about repealing of AFSPA. Do you think what has happened in one district was a violation of human rights, or what is your
Personally, I feel AFSA has spent its force. For the last more than 40 years, it has been in existence in states like Manipur or Nagaland. What does it solve? It has not solved anything. The insurgency continues. This provision was made for combating these insurgencies or terrorism. But personally speaking, it doesn't work. It becomes the instrument of harassment against the civilians. So I am all in favor of repealing it, or at least modify it so that some semblance of human rights of the civilians are honored, observed.
So, do you think the central government should take a study on one state, like particularly Meghalaya? The state government has been able to curtail militancy, insurgency, so without the use of AFSPA. So, do you think
exactly? If my colleague was also responsible for that, by tackling insurgency, by committed policemen, they can very well do it. The question is of commitment. It is not power. If you have the power and if you are really committed to it, then no forces on earth can prevent them from containing or rooting out terrorism or insurgency. Ultimately, it depends on the efficiency and willpower, determination of the police to root out this nuisance. So no matter how much power you give, now you have been giving them power for the last 40, 50 years. The result, insurgency continues. It's high time central government have a relook of this act. Even if it is not, of course, military will also have a good reason for keeping it, but then a balance has to be struck between the interests of individual, public, and the interests of the security forces. But personally, I feel that this should be repealed. Let the police be given sufficient power and let the best equipment should be given to them with adequate fund. I don't think why this local police cannot handle this problem. That is my honest view.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, for definitely there, as everyone has voiced the same opinion, repeal of SPA. Similarly, Justice T. Wai Fai, who is the chairman of the Human Rights Commission here in Meghalaya, has strongly opposed the AFSPA being placed in the northeast states, and he is also on the same lines that it should be repealed. It has brought nothing but more sorrow to the lives of people, and in this interview we have also interacted with him concerning the huge anger that was met in the state of Meghalaya, where we witnessed a lot of law and order situation when they had demanded a judicial probe after the killing of slain ex-militant HNLC ex-militant Cherish Tafil Thankyou, where they demanded that a judicial inquiry after he was killed in his house, and this has led to a lot of public outcry here in the state of Meghalaya. So he is also yet to carry out or make his statement right now, because judicial inquiry is still going on, and he's even sought for more time because of the difficulties that they face. Thank you for watching. This is Princess Rashir for EastMojo.com in Shillong.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to East Mojo. For any queries, put them down in the comments section below and press on the bell icon for notifications.